Are you waiting for the Galaxy Note 10? Hey there, friends on YouTube. My name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest it hurts. Oh, yeah. This is your first time here. Thank you for stopping by. If you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back again. Now, today we got some stuff to talk about. I have been talking about the Galaxy Note 10 here for a little bit now. It's looking like it's a pretty good phone. It's looking like it's going to be a really good phone. The Note phones are usually really good. It's going to have some really great features. The Note phones of the past 2 years, well, it would have been 3 years, but the Note 7, but the past 2 years have been my phones of the year for 2017 and 2018 respectively. The Note 10 has a chance to be my number one phone for 2019. However, there might be one or two things holding it back. We can talk about that later. But what we really need to talk about to get this whole conversation started is Android phones and their depreciation, okay? Depreciation. Now, the Galaxy Note 9 cost $1,000 when it was new, and I paid $1,000 for it. And when I sold my Galaxy Note 9, I got about probably close to half of that. And I did the same thing with my Galaxy S10 Plus a month or so ago because I needed to move on to, anyway, YouTube reasons. There's this thing about Android phones and their depreciation after purchase that we really need to be aware of, that we really need to talk about. And I think I have a potential solution for you if it's something that you're into. So it's kind of like a new car. You drive a new car off the lot and it's already worth a ton less than it was when you did the test drive. And that's just how it is. Now, like I said, I've lost about half of the money that I spent on a phone in the time that it took me to use the phone, review the phone, to sort of do the things that I need to do with the phone, and then move it on so I can get another phone. And anybody will tell you that that's what it is. Let's think about it this way. The Galaxy Note 10 is going to be anywhere from $1,000 to $1,200 depending on what pricing and what model you've seen or heard or, anything like that. That means if you buy a Galaxy Note 10 and pay $1,200 for it, you're going to use it for a year and then it's going to be worth half of that money. There's another way to look at this. There's another thing that you can do. Now, as you know, I typically don't do these Prime Day things because I just think it's an opportunity for everybody to be like, buy, and just feed our consumer beast, the inner devil of, our insecurities, all that kind of stuff. But today there are a couple of Prime deals that I think are really worth considering, and they help me illustrate this point of how much the Android phones depreciate over time. So the Galaxy S10 line of phones, the S10, the S10 Plus, the S10e, they were released just a few months ago. I think it was March. Is that right? March? Maybe April? Anyway, I went to the event. It wasn't that long ago. And now, today, and tomorrow, I guess, for Prime Day, which is 2 days, you can get a Galaxy S10 for, what is that? $600. $600 for a Galaxy S10. It was $300 more than that on launch day. So for every month that it's been out, pretty much, it's lost $100 in value. But this is a brand new phone. It's not a used phone. And then for the S10 Plus, it's $699, which is, again, $300 off. You can get the Galaxy S10e for $549. Now, that is an incredible deal, considering these phones were several $100s more than that just a few months ago. But that helps me to illustrate my point about depreciation. These are brand new phones that 3 months ago would have cost a lot more money. If you're waiting for the Galaxy Note 10, if you're not one of those instant gratification kind of people, you could wait a few months until after it's been released, and then you could probably get it for $300 or $400 off if you're looking for the deals. Or you could go today and get one of these S10 phones that are 2019 phones. These are brand new phones. 2019, this year. Not old, not last year's model, but this is the S line for this year at this kind of price right now. And you can find these kinds of deals pretty much all the time. This just happens to be the one that's here right now. But what if you're sitting there and you're saying, but Jason, I hear you, but I'm not an S line kind of person. I am a Note kind of person. I need my S Pen. I need the big phablet thing. I need it. I want it. I've been waiting for the Note 10. Well, wait no more, because here's the thing. The Galaxy Note 9. The Galaxy Note 9 came out less than a year ago. It is a 2018 phone. It was my number one phone for last year. And right now, on Amazon, for Prime Day, you can get a phone that costs $1,000 on launch day for $649. I'm looking at it right here, $649 for a Galaxy Note 9, brand new in the box, unlocked. So why in the hell would you wait for the Galaxy Note 10? Yes, I know that the Galaxy Note 10 is going to have faster storage with that UFS 3. I know it's going to have the 855 Snapdragon chip instead of the 845 Snapdragon chip. I know it's going to have probably, different configurations of RAM. I know it's probably going to have more storage to begin with. It's also not going to have, from what I hear, expandability in terms of the SD card memory. So you won't be able to put more memory in there. 256 gigs is a lot. Yes, I know. But some people like to have more because they want things on their phone. Some people use the cloud. It's just the way it is. But the Note 9 has the Snapdragon 845. It has an amazing screen. It's still amazing to this day. It starts out at 128 gigabytes of storage, which is usually enough for anybody else. But if you get another 128, anyway, you know what I mean. It's a great phone. It's still a great phone. I keep repeating this, but my friend Zach, he said, 2019 is probably the best year to buy a 2018 phone. And right here we have proof of that. The Note 9, not yet a year old, is nearly half off of what a brand new Note 10 is going to be in just a month or so. So you got to ask yourself, if you're waiting for the Note 10, if you're excited about it and all this other stuff, maybe if you're one of those people who were given a little pause when you heard that there was not going to be SD card storage, when you heard that there was not going to be a headphone jack, if you're one of those people, right now you can save half of your money that you would spend on that phone by going to Amazon and buying this thing for $649. $649. If I didn't have to get an S10 in order to do the things that I need to do in terms of review, etc., if I didn't have to do that, I'd be buying this phone right now. Android phones depreciate quite quickly. The question of the past year or so has been, does it make sense to spend $1,000 on a brand new smartphone? The answer seems to be no. Now, let me know what you think down in the comments, because I know there's going to be a lot of people with a lot of different kinds of opinions about this. But if you can get last year's phone for half the cost of the phone that's going to come out this year, isn't it worth considering? If you can get this year's phone in the form of the S-line phones for $300-400 off what you're going to spend on a Note 10, is that going to, sway you one way or the other? It's really intriguing to me. It's really intriguing to me because we all love the new thing. We all love the shiny. We all love all that stuff. But when it's dollars to donuts and you see these kinds of prices, does it make sense to wait? I really appreciate you being here. Thanks so much. If this was your first time here and you want to come on back again, then bell notify and like and subscribe and ding, 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 ding. If you've been here before, thank you once again for coming back. I really do appreciate it. Let me know down in the comments below that you were here. Hashtag Wizard Squad. Put hashtag Wizard Squad down in the comments below. Anyway, my name is Jason, sometimes known as the JTL. This is Painfully Honest Tech. Tech so honest it hurts. Woo! Until the next time, I'm out.